Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Android News Byte. Today, I wanted to give you all a heads up about a new AI-powered feature that has been spotted in the Google Play Store. So you'll want to make sure that you keep your eye out for the featured card on the details page of certain apps or games. The company says this new feature is powered by Gemini, and it can sometimes help in a pinch when you need to learn more about that application. For example, you could ask whether or not a popular game supports controllers, or if it requires an internet connection. You just need to be aware that because the responses are generated by AI, then they could be flat out wrong from time to time. Thankfully though, if something turns out to be incorrect and you end up paying money for it, then you should be able to get a refund easily and quickly, as long as it's submitted within the first 24 to 48 hours. This feature has been spotted in version 26.1.39-31 of the Google Play Store, but you should be aware that its rollout does seem rather slow, and it should be noted that not all apps and games will gain access to this feature. I do hope that it is not limited to only the popular titles, but the AI does have to pull the information from somewhere, and that will be difficult to do with the less popular applications. But I do like where this is going, since Gemini will have a better understanding of the app in general due to the access it has to the back end of the Play Store. So technically, it could give you a readout of all the in-app purchases that are included, while the Play Store page itself will only list a range of the prices for those microtransactions. And I think this type of interaction with the backend could be incredibly useful for those who are looking for additional information about a listing. But I'm not exactly sure if Google will give this feature that type of access. Some folks suspect this information is only being pulled from the reviews for that app, while others suggest it's combining data from those reviews and from content across the internet, which would be less useful than if it had access to the actual backend of the Google Play Store. So you can see the feature is not fully fleshed out yet, and it just allows you to select from some predefined questions. But I can see this being really useful for those frequently asked questions that you see time and time again. We're just going to have to wait and see how this feature evolves over the next year or two. So I do hope that more people are made aware of it, which is a big reason why I did this video in the first place, because Google will be eager to kill it off if there aren't enough people using it. So let me know if your phone has access to the Ask Play feature that you see here today, because I'm curious to learn if this rollout has just started or if it is more widely available now. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for sticking with me to the end of this video. And please, do not forget to give this video a like, while also subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already.